Hey everybody, welcome back to Champ and Sons and our Team Builder series here with South Texas Big River. Now, one of the first things we do need to look at was a lost game from the footage, and it was actually a pretty good one. And Louisiana Tech came into our house, and we ended up having to beat them 38-31 with a touchdown in the fourth quarter to set us above and to give us the victory. Now, passing yards, overall, we had a pretty good game. They definitely did outrush us with 155 to only 84 rushing yards. They did have 3 rushing touchdowns. We only had 1. But passing game is where we kind of made up for that. 471 passing yards to their 346. So overall, I mean, it was a back and forth game. We did win the turnover battle. They did throw 2 interceptions. We only threw 1. And Steelman also had 4 touchdowns on the day. So looking at his stats, I mean, at 82% completion, it doesn't really tell the total story. There was a point in the first half when things were kind of low for us. Not getting a whole lot of continuity on the offensive side, which, I guess with having a freshman quarterback, that's kind of, you can kind of understand it. But we do have veteran leadership like Keontae Tyson out there on the field with us. We've got our receiving core that is really kind of the leaders of these groups, right? We got Javion Foreman, we got McGowan, both of them being seniors. CJ Peaks only being a sophomore. He has really come on this season. As you see, last game, 10 catches, 114 yards. Now, he doesn't always get the touchdowns, but he definitely gets us into that scoring range where it does make it a little bit easier for us to kind of push that thing across and to get into the end zone. And he comes through in big-time plays with big-time catches for us. So he's definitely a very positive player in that aspect, and really I'm excited to see him grow with our school. Now, on the defensive side, we had a lot of good talent. Taj Coles came in with 1.5 sacks, 3 tackles for a loss. Same thing with Besainth coming off the other edge. He got 1 sack and 3 tackles for a loss. So our edge rushers are performing crazily well for us. Solomon, our safety, who's normally out of position and not very good at running people down, came through with an interception, and so did Malik Moon, our sophomore defensive back. So we got a lot of talent on this team of younger guys. Excited to see them build up. So on that note, definitely welcome back, everybody, if you are returning. And if you're new here to Champ and Sons and our South Texas Big River University series, welcome. We are going to take a quick look at recruiting before we get into the episode, the game for this episode. Normally we do 2 in the Team Builder series, but with losing Louisiana Tech, we've only got 1 on tap. So it should be a pretty fun-filled episode for us. But looking at our recruiting, we are at the top. I don't have any points left. We have 350 hours in a week, so we do spread those out sparingly. Some of the guys that I think are probably more likely to put points on the board for us, we do spend more on. So it's just kind of making sure we are at the top of their interest, which we pretty much are for all the recruits we're eyeballing right now. So let's jump into this game against Middle Tennessee, firing that one over to 2 Peaks, Mr. CJ Peaks. We mentioned him earlier. He comes up with a big catch for us, and that's going to get us down to the 12-yard line inside the red zone, well beyond the line to gain needed, and a first down. So we can actually still get the first down without the touchdown being at the 12, but we want to try to push this thing into the end zone. We get it started, send Tyson in motion, get him the little quick jet pass. He's got the angle, he's got the edge, makes a cut back, and is going to be stood up at the 1. Oh, man, Keontae Tyson almost had that one. He had the corner, tried to make a cutback. He probably could have just powered it through. So that's going to make it first and goal, though, from the 1-yard line, 3 feet away. Steelman hands that one off to Tyson, pushing forward, nowhere to go with it. Had to make a cut to get out of the way of the guard, who was just being driven backwards. And he ends up getting tackled by the other defensive tackle. So no yard gain, but also no yard loss. Second and goal from the 1. And that one off to Spencer Strickland, and he's hit and dropped for the 2-yard loss. And Felix Hickson, the defensive tackle junior out of Georgia, he has been playing well, coming up big on those last 2 stops. So third and goal from the 3 now. Steelman in the shotgun has the snap. In the pocket, he takes off by himself. He's got space, and he's going to walk it into the end zone. Touchdowns, Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Travis Steelman, he's not the fastest guy in the world, but he can move when he has to, as he takes that one up the middle with an opening that just came open for him. And really, he was able to take advantage of it. And when you only got to go a couple yards, don't have to worry too much about getting hit and contact. Makes that decision a whole lot easier for him. So now leading 7-0 here, 8.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Here comes Middle Tennessee from the shotgun. Has the snap. We bring a blitz. Fires it to the right side. Hits his receiver, who's then stood up and put down. Solomon there on the tackle, coming from the safety spot, but still allowing big yards. Now from their own 40. Middle Tennessee staying in the shotgun. 3 receiver set. Has the snap. Quick throw to the left side. It's going to be caught. He breaks 2 tackles, and he's off to the races all by himself, and he's going to score. Oh, my good. We had 2 defenders. Both of them tried to make a hit. Neither one of them decided to wrap up on him. And he's going to go marching it into the end zone, breaking away from 2 tackles, trying to get himself on Sports Center. And Omari Kelly does damage on that one. And, I mean, look, he made the catch. I mean, it's a good slant pattern, I guess. One tackler missed, then our other safety went for the big hit, Hunter Haynes, and just did not hit him big enough. And then there he goes into the end zone. This game is going to be tied. So now into the second quarter, the game is still tied. About 11.5 minutes to go in the second. They drop back for the pass. Throw over the middle real quick. He's hit and brought down by a couple of Cowboy defenders right there. And that's going to make it 2nd and 2. Our linebacker corps are going to be real busy today, and hopefully our safeties kind of hold up against this passing offense. They have the snap. Play action, throws it to the left side. It's going to be picked off by Solomon. He saw it from a mile away. 20, 10, touchdown Big River. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Nico Solomon, 47-yard pick 6. Now, he was right there eyeballing that quarterback the whole way, and as soon as he saw that quarterback's head turn over there to the left, boom, dropped to fire it, and he was right there ready and waiting. And he made the play this time, and man, does it ever pay off. That's going to give us the lead here in the second quarter with that beautiful-looking pick 6 right there. And our defense is fired up. But it's not helping too much as Middle Tennessee's on the move at the 29-yard line of Big River. As they hand that one off, and then they pushing forward, and Middle Tennessee drives it down to the 21 after an 8-yard gain. Peoples Allen, the running back for Middle Tennessee, picking up good yardage right there. So 2nd and 2. In the shotgun, they have the snap in the pocket. Pressure comes. He fires it to the right side. That's going to be intercepted. He got it. He looks like he's going to try to swat it down. And then at the last second, he is able to wrap his hands around it, keep the touches down on the turf, and that's going to be a completed interception. A big-time stop by our defense to turn this one over as Malik Moon comes up with another one, his 2nd interception in 2 games. So back-to-back weeks, he's stealing it from the offense. On our ensuing drive, we still have 30 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Steelman has the snap. Blitz comes, fires it over the middle. He's going to hit McLawler. Breaking tackles going down the left numbers, and McLawler is hit and brought down at the 12-yard line. We will use our second timeout. As we've been on the move since that interception pinned us back, we've been having to get little chunk yardage at a time. Now, the clock does stop temporarily after a first down since we're under 2 minutes, but we do use our second timeout because we got 2 of them and 24 seconds to make 12 yards. So here we come out in the shotgun, 2 receiver, 2 tight end set. Tyson to our left side has the snap. Steelman fires that one over to McLawler, and it's jarred loose. It looked like he was trying to hit him on an out pattern. Ooh, and Steelman kind of floated that one up there. You prefer to see that one be more of a line drive kind of throw. But Steelman floated it, and that's going to end up incomplete. So 2nd and 10. Steelman in the shotgun all by himself. Has the snap. Fires it to the right side. Looking for McLawler once again, and this time he does come down with it, but nowhere near the end zone. And so that's going to make it 3rd and 5 from the 7-yard line. So 3rd and 5 from the 7. Steelman sitting at 14 of 24 passing in this first half, 174 yards and a touchdown. Richardson for Middle Tennessee's at 14 of 20 and 164 yards and a touchdown, plus 2 interceptions. So 3rd and 5, we're going to be in a pistol formation. 3 wide set. Peeks in the slot left, has the snap. Steelman, pressure comes, rolls out to his right, and just throws that one away. Smart play right there. That's going to give us a field goal opportunity. Better to throw that one away instead of taking the sack. Now to see if we can actually angle one in for a close kick, and we do. And that's going to give us a lead, extend our lead out after a rarely made field goal. Makes it a 10-point ball game. 2 scores at 17-7 as the first half comes to a close. And this has been kind of an interesting half. You know, offenses haven't been as effective as you'd like to see them. But, we managed to make things work with our defense putting points up. So now let's jump into the third quarter where Middle Tennessee has added a touchdown, and now they just added an interception, and they're going to take that one to the house, a pick 6, as they're going to put up 14 unanswered points on us. And just like that, this game has changed. Middle Tennessee came out on their opening drive of the third quarter, went right down the field, put up a touchdown, made it a 3-point game. Now after some back and forth and trading off a couple punts, and obviously a low controller, as you can see in the upper right corner, we end up throwing that interception. I don't know what Steelman was looking at in all reality. I really don't, but it's in the past now. We got to move on. Our ensuing drive following the pick 6, we fire that one over. We're going to hit Young Jr. coming across the field. Makes one man miss at the left sideline and pushed out as we continue to try to fix our need to charge the controller during the game. And I'm telling you, that's just because it's plugged into the PlayStation and it's at an odd angle. That's the only reason why. I apologize for that. I can't make it disappear outside of being better prepared and properly charging my controllers before doing recordings. And if you follow this channel for long enough, you know that's not going to happen. So it will disappear eventually. I promise y'all that. Okay. So 1st and 10 after the big plays. We're at the 27-yard line. We're going to be in a pistol formation. 2 tight ends set with 2 receivers. McGowan wide left. Steelman has the snap. Fires it over to McGowan. He's got space to make things work. Cuts it outside. McGowan at the 5. McGowan walks it in. Touchdown, Big River. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. McGowan caught that one with open space and just took it into the end. Great running after the catch. He didn't even allow a defender to get close enough to put a finger on him. Has really worked the angles and his speed and got into the end zone. That's going to give us the lead once again. So now we have extended our lead to 10 points, and so here we come back in the fourth quarter with the lead as Middle Tennessee's trying to make some crazy wild things happen here as they fire that one off, and with about 1:24 seconds left, they have a 1st and goal from the 3. We're fighting this one hard, but they're trying to come back. Middle Tennessee draws back, rolls to the right, fires it over, hits their running back as he goes down immediately. So they are going no huddle, obviously. Looking over to the sideline as we approach the 1-minute mark in this one. They have the snap. Quick throw over the middle. It's going to be caught for the touchdown. Oh, God dang it. That's disappointing. All right, so they catch that one. And that's about to make it a 3-point ball game with 1 minute to play. And so here we go in this one. 1 minute to play. Middle Tennessee trying to cause some chaos happening. And they're going to go for the extra point right here to get it within a field goal. Boot ball. It is through and good. So, yes, 35-38. And here comes the onside kick. If we can recover, this game is over. If not, hold on tight. They boot that one forward. It's going to be an easy scoop up here for South Texas Big River. And that will give us a win as we hold on for dear life in that second half, allowing 28 points. Being outscored 28-21 in the second half. We've got to do a little bit better in shoring up some of these games, as that was a tough way to kind of finish this thing out some. Now, Tyson does get to be player of the game, and he is a well-earned player of the game. Coming up with the yardage that he was able to in some of the crunch time moments. But, like I said, we've got to tighten up our defense. We got beat on some deep passes there in that second half, especially in the fourth quarter, which allowed them to have that kind of comeback on us. So we definitely got to do a little bit more. Now, Jamal Gammon, 3-star running back, does commit. So even though we barely win, we get him to commit to us. And we decided to go ahead and add on another game here into this episode. So we're looking at Liberty University coming off some big plays and big wins as they are near the top of the conference for us. And Liberty driving down the field on us here early in this one, halfway through the first quarter, having an option keeper just walks that one in. Now these games, the last time we played Liberty, the game went crazily, back and forth. Comebacks, and then finally we got the crap kicked out of us. So this one we know is going to be a tough matchup. We know they're going to give us all we can handle, but we've got to be able to respond, and I finally think we're starting to be ready to respond, actually, as we take on Liberty. Now, granted, I say they got a 7-0 lead, so now this is what I was talking about in our response. On our ensuing drive, Steelman's going to come out in a shotgun. We are in our gray alternates today. Fires that one over. He's going to hit our tight end. And that's going to be, who is that, Christian, I think, or whatever his name is. We got him in the transfer portal. He just ended up being second string. Picks up 5 yards, though, so 2nd and 5. Hands that one off to Tyson going to the right. Hit and brought down eventually. Took a couple of Flames defenders, Liberty Flamers defenders, to bring him down. As Tyson got out there, just wasn't able to turn it up. So 3rd and 3, going to be in a shotgun 4-wide set. Steelman has the snap, hands it off to Tyson up the middle, making big yards, making cuts, and gets down to the 7-yard line. Big time run for Tyson there on that option, and great read by the quarterback to hand it off. So Steelman doing a positive job moving this ball down the field, has 1st and goal at the 6.5. Has the snap. And he's going to take off himself up the middle and walk that one in. His new favorite play, practically a quarterback draw, and touchdown Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Travis Steelman gets this thing tied up, putting the game on his shoulders. He says, put it on me, coach. I'm ready for this responsibility. He's just a freshman, you know. He's a little cocky fella. So he'll learn over time. But, hey, while he's making plays, let's take advantage of it. Game tied at 7. Now, later in the second quarter, near the end, Liberty actually took the lead and has it 14-7, so we're trying to come back once again. Steelman drops back, fires that one over, hits Tyson coming across the field, makes one cut, and is brought down at just outside the 10-yard line at the 11, so well inside the red zone. Not quite a goal-to-go situation, but almost there. Steelman, our freshman, has 4,000 passing yards on the season. The kid has come to play and play serious football. He has. And really, he's stepped up big time in making some of these throws. I get it, he's wide open, but we've also seen him miss some of those throws, especially earlier on in the season. So as we approach the 2-minute timeout, as they call it in college, we find ourselves at the 11-yard line here with a 1st and 10, going to be 4-wide set. Tyson offset to the right side of Steelman. Has the snap, hands off to Tyson, tries to spin back. He was going left, and the tackle just shredded his block and tried to spin back, but it was too late, and Tyson's brought down for no gain. Gregory, he's just a freshman out of Georgia for Liberty on that defensive interior. He's going to be he's going to be a heck to deal with as we go in our getting the school built up to where we think it can be. So we do hit the 2-minute timeout, and it's 2nd and 10. Going to be in a pistol formation, 2 tight end, 2 receiver set. We have the snap in the pocket, fired over. We're going to hit McGowan. He's got space. McGowan takes it in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. McGowan coming across the field. Not the best throw, so a great adjustment to make that catch. And coming all the way across the field, he's able to get into the end zone. Just once again, pure speed by McGowan. The senior transfer, someone who has really helped transform our offense and become a big-time weapon for us, and actually a true relief for Steelman. So now we're going to move up ahead to the 3rd quarter here as we are trailing once again by 7, the score 21-14. As we try to hit that one to Javion Foreman, but not trail for too long, he gets brought down after a gain of 8, making it 2nd and 2 now from the 7. Needing to just get to the 5-yard line for a 1st down, we come out 4 wide once again. Tyson in the backfield. Steelman hands it off. It's going to be a run to the left side, hit and put down as the interior lineman on this Liberty Flames defense is kicking our butt. Bryce Dixon comes up for that tackle for a loss. His second of the day. He's a senior out of North Carolina, and he is playing like a senior here. 3rd and 2 from the pistol formation. 2 receivers, both to the left side. Foreman slot left. He's in motion. It's going to be a jet pass over to Foreman, and he's unable to get past the first tackler. And he is brought down at the 8-yard line. That is going to be a field goal here. Try to hit these tight angles. It's tough to do as we put that boot up, and it does actually go through, surprisingly enough. We've made a field goal. Lincoln, who's not very good on the season just because kicking is hard, especially from these tight angles, figuring out what it takes to get it into the end zone. But he puts, or in through the upright, but he puts that one up there, gets it in, so we get at least a little closer to Liberty here as it's 21-17. Now in the fourth quarter, things go crazy up to this point as we actually lead 32-28. Thanks to some turnovers and fancy plays by Tyson and some of the other guys in our offense. With 8.5 minutes to go, we have a lead, 32-28, trying to expand on it. We are 7-3 on the season. All right, 7-3. Last year, we finished at 5-7. So this year, we need to continue this battle and try to get to like 8 or 9 wins if we can. So leading by 4 right now. Drop that one off to CJ Peaks. He has the corner. He's got the 10, the 5, and he's pushed out at the 1. Oh, CJ Peaks just couldn't get that last 3 feet. He went right around the defenders. A great run after that catch. And then right down the sideline, just unable to push it across. That's all right. That's going to leave us here in a shotgun with 3 wide set. Steelman hands it off to Tyson. That's an easy walk-in touchdown, even though he is hit and pushed out of it. It was a too little too late, as we will extend our lead now, 38-28 at this point. Looking to try to make this thing an 11-point ball game here with 7.5 minutes remaining. This is a big-time game for us here in South Texas, and Keontae Tyson playing like it's the biggest of his career. He is a senior needing to make a good effort. Now, Liberty would come up and put a touchdown and 2-point conversion to make this a 3-point ball game. But we are forced to punt it to them and leave them with 1 minute and 40 seconds left on the clock with 1 timeout. The score is 36-39. We lead by 3. They're working down the field and going to have to go the length of it at their own 31. Liberty has the snap, throws it to the right side. He goes down while making the catch. It is completed, but that's going to make it 2nd and 4. 1 minute and about 25 seconds now. Looking over the defense. Liberty's in a 4-wide shotgun. Has the snap. Fires it up the middle. He's got a man who's going to do nothing but take it into the house. Our defense caught completely out of position. And our guys just don't have the speed or the pursuit yet to be able to close that stuff down. And Liberty's going to take the lead. And this back and forth insanity that has been going on in this game. I know there's a lot that you haven't seen, but we don't only have a finite amount of time to have an episode. Liberty takes the lead and leaves us 1 minute to go. So 1 minute with a 1st and 10, and we're going to get intercepted almost immediately. And not only that, it's going to be a pick 6. I thought the linebacker was going to go with our other receiver coming across the field, and he didn't. Instead, he dropped back right into our path, and an interception it was, and an embarrassing comeback we did allow. So at the end of the 3rd quarter, it was 28-32. All right, 28-32. And then we allowed ourselves to get completely demolished like that in the 4th quarter. You know, it's one of the I can't believe we allowed this to happen. I really can't. Yeah, we put up some good points, but whenever our defense plays like it did, and then we have turnovers that lead to points, and I mean lead to points like a pick 6. We can't have that. And for some reason, Jewell decided to commit to us. I'm forever grateful for that, honestly. And so we do figure with 1 game remaining in the regular season, let's just finish it out in this episode. It's the regular season finale on a blackout senior night here at South Texas. Coming off the loss to Liberty, 7-4 on the year, we're taking on 3-8 New Mexico State. This is going to be hopefully not a battle, but I've got a feeling it is. So on our opening possession, Steelman takes off up the middle. Steelman takes it in once again. Touchdown, Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Travis Steelman giving us an early lead here in this one as just a scramble, the easy scramble, finding that opening lane. Once the defensive line or your offensive line kind of settles into that block and you have that gap, it's easy to take advantage of if your quarterback can even semi-scramble. Steelman's not the greatest at it, but he's good enough. And that's going to give us an early lead. Now later in the first quarter, about 5 minutes remaining, New Mexico State coming back at it, handing the ball off. He's hit and brought down on a second down, and that's going to make it 3rd and 9 after that one. So they're at their own about 40-yard line. Going to be in a shotgun formation, 3 wide set. Has the snap, stands in the pocket, no pressure till it comes late. He's hit and brought down. Besaint and Coles team up for that one. Both of them are going to claim half a sack, and that's going to make it 4th and 18, pushing them all the way back to their own 32-yard line. Wesley Besaint is going to be the first one to get there, but Taj Coles really caused that. He's the one who forced him to roll out to his left side. So, take it for what it is. On the ensuing drive after the punt, we're on the move. Steelman handing off to Spencer Strickland. Makes a spin up the middle and picks up good yardage down to the 14, putting us well inside the red zone here with a 1st and 10. Spencer Strickland, our senior running back, has really done a good job falling in to his role of being the number 2 back for this team. So 1st and 10 from the 14. Steelman drops back, fires that one over the middle, looking for McGowan. Not only does he get killed, but Sone Apiu knocks that one down and forces the incomplete pass, making it 2nd and 10. Steelman from the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers to his left. Has the snap. Clean pocket for now. Throws it over. He's going to hit his receiver in double coverage. Looking for McGowan. Covered pretty well by New Mexico State as he comes down with the catch after a gain of 5 yards. So it's 3rd and 5, 3 receivers offset to the right side. Steelman from the shotgun has the snap, fires over the middle, hits Foreman, fighting his way in. Javion Foreman, touchdown Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Still not a whole lot of people in the stands, even for being 7-4, but I like seeing our crowd grow. That's a positive sign here at home. Javion Foreman, senior receiver, not wanting to have his senior night spoiled, comes up with the big play right there to give us a 2-touchdown lead. Now in our very next possession, after forcing a punt by New Mexico State, we have ourselves a 1st and 10, and it's going to be an option keeper out of the Wildcat by Tyson. Makes a spin. He's got space down the left side. At the sideline, he's still going. At the 15, 5, touchdown Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. The option keeper coming out of the Wildcat formation, Keontae Tyson. Man, what a play on that one. It's hard to get around that outside edge with that safety that's sitting right there. But he does a beautiful spin move to cut it right up the field. And then just a great job, individual effort to outrun everybody else. Once he saw all the green there, just an excellent job by Tyson to get that one into the end zone. Did get hit at that last little half yard, but it was a half yard too late. So now later in the second quarter, after that touchdown, we are leading 21-3 here. Just under 6 minutes to go. As we send Foreman in motion, a quick toss over to him. He's got the ball at the 10-yard line. Spins back across and hit and brought down at the 6. 9-yard gain there. Steelman with 192 yards on 15 of 18 passing and 2 touchdowns. Now, to be fair, we have limited a lot of his passing to more basic crossing patterns and a lot of those jet passes. But still, hey, those stats count too. All right? It's 15 of 18. Book it. So 2nd and 1 from the 6. Steelman staying in the pistol formation. Has the snap. Hands it off to Tyson. Up the middle. Makes one move. Lowers his shoulder. Touchdown Cowboys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Keontae Tyson woke up this morning knowing it's senior night and chose violence for this evening's activities as he humiliates the New Mexico State defender by putting him on his keister. He came up like he had some business, and the only one who did was Tyson, as that kid was wobbled after that hit, as you can see. So now going into the third quarter, leading 28-6. This game fairly decently in hand, but we have seen comebacks happen. They drop back. That one is just swatted down. Just spiked right back at him into the turf by our defender. So 2nd and 10 from the pistol formation, 3 receiver set. New Mexico State has the snap. It's going to be an option keeper to the right side. Tries to cut back. Bounces off one tackler, but is then brought down by Coles. Taj Coles came flying through. Missed him on the initial right after the snap and went after the running back. But had enough speed and intuitiveness to come back and get him. On 3rd and 10, pressure up the middle. Deshaun Weeks slings the quarterback down. That's going to be a big-time sack and make it 4th and 17 as they get up and are jawing at each other. It's getting chippy on the field here at South Texas. Deshaun Weeks, another senior, stepping up big time here as he gets thrown to the turf. So now, later here in the third quarter, we still lead 28-6, facing a 3rd and 2. On the option, get the toss out to Tyson. He's going for it again, and he gets hit and brought down at the 4-yard line. Almost had that one into the end zone. Had that cut, but the defenders just came up too quickly after that and were able to bring him down. So it's 1st and goal from the 4. Coming out in a shotgun, pistol formation, 3 receiver set. McLaurin on the line to the left side. Steelman has the snap, throws it. He hits McLaurin for the touchdown. Seniors scoring all over the place. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. McLaurin comes through on senior night for as possibly what could be a final touchdown here with South Texas Big River. Scott McLaurin's been with us here for these last 2 seasons. Come up big in this one. And that would really be the one to seal the deal. They would add one more touchdown in garbage time. We would bring in our backups. We'd completely shut them out after that last touchdown. 35-13. That's how you finish a season. 8-4 on the regular season, folks. 8-4. Talk about a turnaround from 3-9 or 5-7 the year before. Now we're 8-4, and this is going to be a heck of a thing to see what happens. We're actually in potential to go to the Conference USA Championship game. It will not be at our stadium, but we'll see. Now, in between then, Akeem Montgomery, a 3-star quarterback, does commit over to us. And yes, we are playing Liberty, but that means we are going into Liberty for some more chaotic games, more chaotic times, just overall more chaos, as we will play for the Conference USA Championship for the first time in school history. Now, Sopoaga commits over to us. That's good to see. A lot of 3-star guys coming in here at the last little minute. So in the next episode, we will have the conference championship game. It should be a great one, and we'll see where we end up with bowl games. Could be Bahamas. It could be, I don't know, anywhere. As long as we get a bowl game, and we're 8-4, so we should. That's all I care about. But we will cross that bridge after we get to it in the next episode, and I will see y'all then, everybody. So as always, stay safe, and well, y'all know how it goes from here, right? Later, y'all.